Hello, Razir. Hello, Knight. Hope you're all well today. Just, getting set up and stuff. Well, better a spring than something else. Thank you very much, Knight. My bottle of water, I forgot to take it out of the freezer, so it is frozen solid. Oops. That's fine. It'll defrost as we play. So, welcome back to AI, the Somnium files. Does the game sound good and correct, as it should? Just making sure of that. So, before we begin, we got some stuff in the bonus menu. So let's look at those. We got the mermaid outfit. Ah, that's cute. Also got this.
Show me too.
Cat paws and tail. Sure, why not? And of course, art of Tama. Thank you, video game. Oh, hey. Concept art of Tokiko. I like the red. The red is a good look. That's all the bonus stuff we got. So, let's begin.
This can't be happening.
Who would do something like this?
Riichi, you're going to play the fleeing culprit this time. Terror used this elevator to bring Tokiko's right half into the room.
Tokiko. She said Nais isn't a religious group. But this is clearly...
Kuruto Ryuki, you're being demoted to a police officer.
Yeah, last time, Ryuki kind of fucked it a little bit. But first, let's talk with the Tamagotchi, with Hitomi. What's your favorite gardening style? Italian, English, French, or Japanese? I actually know the differences with gardening. I actually know what these all are. I'm just gonna say Japanese style. When I see those, I want to mix it all up. Okay, goodness. Also, let's check out that new stuff we got.
What are you doing standing there? Kneel.
No. I'm not gonna do that. Rude.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might!
Ooh, you're all ready to smash, aren't you?
Just let me know if I should start recording.
I don't understand what you mean, Tama.
Cosplay is good too. Welcome home, Sea King. How about we make out?
That's not a bad outfit design. Put you back in normal
Pants
clothes.
aren't bad either. Purr.
Sure, why not? Okay. Well, because they're maids. It's a maid cafe, and they're mermaids, so it's aquatic-themed maid outfit with she cells and other appellations that look fish-like and stuff like that. Now then, let's discuss with Tama. It's Tama.
Wait. Before we go, you have a call from Iris.
No, I'm not. Bad video game. Somehow I picked the option that will make us leave immediately, so I'm going to reload that. Fuck that. Well, now I have to answer this question again. That's fine. Okay, Tama, what bothers you about Shoma?
The location indicated in the hidden message in Bat Score 90 was a research institute. That's what Shoma said, right?
Yeah.
But it actually wasn't Horadori Institute. I read through a ton of speculation threads online, and none of them mentioned Horadori Institute.
Huh. So he gave us the wrong information. He said... Shoma sent us to the wrong place.
Then where was it, really?
I don't know. All I know for sure is it wasn't Horadori Institute.
Because it was Shoma's information that sent us to the Horadori Institute.
Then that means Shoma lied. I have to talk to him. Where's Shoma now?
I don't know. It looks like he turned his smartphone off. But we do have a lead. Remember what Komeiji said?
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too. He's almost in middle school and he still comes here by himself all the time.
Ferris wheel. The one on the rooftop amusement park at Misaton.
How about Chikara?
Chikara was doing some dubious research in the past.
His current research is pretty dubious too. Rewriting DNA to achieve immortality.
It was even more questionable than that. Rumors say there were even human experiments involved.
Oh dear.
Human experiments?
Anyway, word moves fast, and the Research Institute was temporarily shut down. This happened 9 years ago. During that time, Chikara went missing for a bit to avoid being investigated.
But what about the current institute?
It was reopened after things had settled down. Of course, that required a massive amount of funds, which was provided by Riichi Chieda. Kizuna Chieda's father.
Huh. So, Kizuna's dad provided a lot of money to Chikara to do his research into immortality. So Kizuna's dad is an order of percent guy. That seems likely.
Riichi Chieda is an extremely wealthy investor. He's rich enough to be on the list of the world's most wealthy people.
Wow.
He's involved in a wide range of business ventures and holds many different titles. Investor, philanthropist, the founder of the Chieda Foundation, a university professor emeritus, and national goodwill ambassador. And after all that, he also became the chairman of a social welfare corporation, Iowan.
Iowan. That sounds suspicious. Like, all of this sounds pretty sus.
Iowan?
It's an orphanage. Seems that's where he is now.
Oh boy. The guy who had to go underground because of human experiments is friends with a guy who runs an orphanage. Oh dear.
Wait, before we go, you have a call from Iris.
Hey, Iris.
Oh, Ryuki? There's something I wanted to tell you about the case.
What is it?
Well, I'm sorry. Recording is about to start, so I can't really get into it right now. Would you be able to visit Lemniscate later?
Lemniscate, the talent agency Iris belongs to. The building also has a small recording studio.
Alright, I'll see you there later.
Okay, thank you.
Orphanages in games are always sinister.
Our destinations are decided for now, but...
Iowan, Nisatan, and the third is Lemniscate.
there's one more place I'd like to go. Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Ah, Mama the Informant.
Oh hey, Mama does show up in the game. Cool.
You suspect she might know something.
That's right.
Then let's get going.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, it's all time for you to make a decision. Are we going to go to the Iowan Garden to speak with someone, probably the rich philanthropist who is an order of percentage guy? Misatan to speak with the child who lied to us to get us to go to the thing. Marble to speak to an informant, or Lemniscate to talk with an idol girl. So that's one vote for the Iowan Garden. And that's another vote for the... Okay, everyone wants to go to the Iowan Garden. Let's go there.
Huh? Ryuki, why are you here?
Oh hey, Mizuki's here. Also Kazuna.
To question people for the investigation. Why are you two here?
Kizzy comes here to play with the kids sometimes.
Oh, that's cute.
She really loves kids. Yes, I find it quite soothing.
It
energizes me.
I was advised, by the way, by someone that Kazuna here is played by Amalie, who is a famous cover artist and voice actress, and also does VTubing stuff, I guess. And most relevantly, is the person who I would cast to play Chloe from my book series, if I were ever to give people voices in that. So that's neat. Just keep that in mind.
I'm just tagging along.
That makes sense. Mizuki could probably fit in with the kids pretty good.
Not at all. She's like the president of a media company.
I feel like I just got insulted. Mind if I kick your ass?
Big Sis is quite popular with the children here. She played with them often when she was still living with Mr. Date as well.
Okay, time to investigate. Spring playset. Playground steps. A building. Flower bed. Tree. Castle slide. There's a clock on the slide tower. Jungle gym. Seesaw. Nothing else of interest in this area. Huh. Well, obviously we're here to talk with Kizuna, so let's talk with Mizuki first. I can't even begin to imagine her taking care of children. But she'll kick me if I say that, so I'll keep it to myself.
Oh, so you want to get kicked?
Oh dear.
Your thoughts are written all over your face.
Oh dear. Mizuki, no, you have super strength. Don't hit me.
School's closed because of the flu.
Oh, okay.
We won't have classes for a while.
Then aren't you supposed to stay at home?
A certain freeloader is at home all the time because he's on vacation. It was so annoying. I had to get outside.
She must mean Mr. Date.
Young girls have wills of their own.
What are you looking at?
Oh, nothing. Being here takes me back.
Oh, you've been here before. That would make sense. You are also sort of an orphan.
It's all right now, because I am here. Half might.
Oh, half might, because he feels like he's cut in half because he lost his twin. That's sad.
What?
You just seemed kind of quiet, so I thought maybe you weren't feeling well.
But I'm always like this. Though, now that you mention it, I guess my old leg wound is bothering me a bit.
Yeah, Mizuki did get shot in the leg.
Wait, where are you looking, perv?
Huh? You brought it up.
Ah, Ryuki.
By the way, is that a bullet wound?
Yeah.
Doesn't it hurt?
No, not really. It's from when I got shot by the new Cyclops killer. But I think the pain I felt inside was worse. Now I'll be scarred forever because of that bastard.
I mean, matter-of-fact way to say it, but yeah. Mizuki. Okay, let's talk with Kizuna. She has a gentle smile on her face. Why do you call Mizuki big, sis?
We did not get much of a chance to speak yesterday. For various reasons, I have been living with another girl since I was 9 years old.
Another girl? Not your relative.
No, we were not related by blood. We were the same age, but I referred to her as Big Sis. She was so beautiful, collected, and dependable. She was the spitting image of an older sister. There is something about Mizuki that reminds me of her.
I see. Beautiful and collected, huh?
Why does that look in your eyes offend me so much right now?
Is she not with you anymore?
When she turned 15, she was adopted. So, we do not live together any longer.
Close with Mr. Date, huh?
Indeed, we have been quite close. Some time ago, when I nearly got in trouble with some delinquents in town, Mr. Date saved me. Since then, I have been showing my gratitude with home-cooked meals, or booking a hotel room for him if he is unable to go home for whatever reason.
Like when we got in a big fight and I kicked him out.
As we continue to interact, we have come to form a sort of mutually beneficial relationship.
You must like Mr. Date, Kizuna.
It really speaks to how much of a responsible adult Date is that he can't even book his own hotel room.
Yes, but merely as a friend.
She was pretty direct about it.
Yep. That old vibrating bed of a man would never be a viable romantic candidate.
No, why was that the talk to progress
So what is it you
things?
wish
Fuck!
to discuss?
God damn it.
Father,
And who is this?
Mr. Ryuki from the police. He is investigating the HB case.
I see.
I can't believe his name is Riichi. I mean Riichi, but still.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Kuruto Ryuki from the Metropolitan Police Department. May I ask you some questions?
That's fine, but I don't have much time. I would appreciate it if you're quick about it.
Well, I will be as quick as I can, Mr. Chieda.
Indeed I am.
An investor and founder of the Chieda Foundation.
Yeah, I keep on being too good at the game.
You're also the chief director of ION, and a major shareholder of Horodori Institute of Genetics, is that right?
And all of that has kept me quite busy.
Where have I heard this voice actor before?
So, you already know all that about me. What more do you want me to say?
Yeah, yeah, that is true, Demi.
This guy's a piece of work. He obviously doesn't respect us.
I mean, he is one of the wealthiest people on Earth. A police officer is probably like an ant to him.
Of course I know about it. One of the victims was from the research institute I invest in. I suffered heavy losses because of it. It was quite the aggravating incident.
I'm going to go insane. What other stuff has the voice actor for Riichi done? Because I distinctly remember, I recognize this voice from somewhere.
As a citizen, I would like the police to resolve this problem as quickly as possible. Before they waste any more of our taxes, that is.
Jesus.
Ugh.
I mean, typically because, like, the people who do good don't need to parade around the fact that they do good.
Jin Furroway. You mean the first victim? Of course I know of him. In fact, anyone involved in finance couldn't avoid knowing him.
Were you close with him at all?
Not particularly.
I checked. He and Jin had practically no contact with each other.
How about Tokiko?
Who's that?
The president of NICE Japan.
NICE? I'm not familiar.
Keith... Okay, I don't actually know the name of the person, but Keith Silverstein. Good to know.
I've never even heard of it.
I'll look that up later. Do you have an alibi? Well, do you have an alibi?
What were you doing 2 days ago? February 11th, around 8 p.m. And on February 9th, at 6 a.m.
What is that supposed to be? Confirming my alibi?
Yes, well, it's only a formality.
See, the police have no problem wasting people's time. Well, fine. 2 days ago, I was having dinner with the Federation of Economic Organizations in Ginza. I was on a business trip on the 9th, and I stayed at a hotel in Kyoto.
Tama?
I just checked. He's telling the truth. He was spotted on surveillance cameras in each location.
Okay, how about your relationship with Chikara?
Well, he is the director of the research institute I'm funding. Or maybe I should say was. Either way, that was the extent of our relationship.
He was quite, well, an eccentric individual.
And I only invested in his work. I don't care what his personality was like. It doesn't concern me as long as it doesn't affect his job.
Was there any work-related trouble?
Not at all. You seem to be searching for a motive for me to kill Chikara. However, I gain nothing from his death. I have suffered nothing but losses because of this incident. In other words, I am a victim as well. And you suspect me of all people. The police in this country continue to prove their own uselessness.
Seriously, what is up with this guy?
Yeah, this guy's a piece of shit.
If only he didn't have so much authority, we could hit something on him and book him.
Tama, no. We're trying to be a good cop.
Well, hold on now. I understand you are the majority shareholder of Horodori Institute. As the de facto owner of the Research Institute, I'm sure you must know of its origins and insider information.
What are you trying to say?
I explained the information about Chikara that Tama had obtained. About the dubious research that he had been conducting. About the rumors of human experimentation and that his research facility was forced to shut down 9 years ago. Along with the fact that Chikara disappeared in order to avoid being investigated, and that the current research institute was built after the heat from that incident had settled down.
Did you know all of this?
I did.
You provided the capital required to rebuild the research institute, did you not?
Yes.
Wow, he just... Yeah, I did. Who cares? I want to be immortal.
The gene therapy research that was being led by Chikara. That research had a great deal of value and potential. Even with all the advancements in this day and age, there are many people who are still suffering from incurable diseases. Not to mention all of the children who can't live a normal life due to the illnesses they were born with. I have seen the suffering of so many people, precious to me. Chikara's research had the potential to help all of those people. It brought hope to humanity itself. It's certainly true that his personality and past weren't without issues. And I won't deny that the research faced criticism due to its radical nature. Still, if it can help alleviate the suffering of so many people, I wanted to put my support behind it. In other words, I invested in the future that Research Institute could bring us.
You can't make people immortal, dude. And who knows? Maybe he's not actually, like, in on it. But, I don't know. It is true that, yeah, it does sound a bit scripted on his part.
Tama, is there anyone in Mr. Chieda's family that has an incurable disease?
No, and of course, he doesn't have one himself either. His only daughter is completely healthy, and his wife, Kizuna's mother, passed away long ago.
It would make sense if she died of an incurable illness. Like, that is my guess from me coming up in hot.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
No, it's just... Is this your first time here?
Mizuki has been here before. Which... yeah.
Kizzy's invited me a bunch of times before.
That too.
Big Sis is very popular among the children, and she is great at keeping them entertained.
I'm not as good as you, Kizzy.
I see. Feel free to come back anytime.
Riichi had... Oh, hold... Fuck. If Chikara does human experimentation on how to make someone, like, immortal or resistant to diseases or whatever, and we know Mizuki is someone who has been an orphan a little bit because of it's complicated. I'm saying Mizuki was probably gotten her super strength from the experimental trials that Chikara was doing, and he recognizes her from that.
Any friend of Kizuna is welcome here.
That's my read on this.
Ryuki, I just looked into Iowan. I came across some interesting information. 23 years ago, a child in their care went missing.
Oh, suspicious.
What?
The child was 6 at the time. His name was Uru Somazuki.
Uru Somazuki.
It was reported extensively, but he still hasn't been found.
Interesting. What do you want to disappear from this world? War, borders, overtime, or racism? Jesus, Hitomi! I mean, if this got erased, this wouldn't exist, and maybe this wouldn't exist. If this didn't exist, this wouldn't exist, or at least mostly. Overtime is really bad, though. Fuck. Racism. Right, I believe it with all my heart, too. Yeah, 5th option. All of these, please. No, E. I'm not close to done asking the questions, E. I'm curious about everyone else's answer, so I will go on a journey to the other world line, E. I'll be going now. Tomi E went off on a journey after becoming a respectable adult. Can you answer more questions so I can become an adultie? That's true. What weather do you like? Sunny, rainy, snowy, or windy? I have my answer, but what do you all say? that's one for Rainy Day. Rain is good. Yeah, I agree. Rainy Day is the one I would pick. Rain is just very relaxing. Melancholy E. Thinking of next question. Wink Sink. Behold!
No matter how much wealth you have, there is a limit to the people you can save. How powerless I am. Perhaps it's necessary to be accepting of help wherever you can get it.
Interesting.
Mr. Chieda, there's one more thing I'd like to ask.
What is it?
It's about Uru Somazuki. You remember him, don't you?
Yes. I will never forget. The Iowan missing child. That's what the media called it back then. Was it a kidnapping or an accident? The case was never solved. And the child is still missing to this day. What a painful memory. It makes my heart ache.
I wonder...
As the chairman, I take full responsibility. But wouldn't you agree that the police should take most of the blame? After mobilizing so many investigators, they weren't able to find a single clue.
I mean... Don't... I mean, this is one of those things where it's like... If cops can't help with missing people reports, that if someone goes missing, it's very, very, very hard. Sorry. If someone goes missing, it's very, very, very hard to actually find them.
What do you think, Tama?
He has some personality issues, but he doesn't seem like an evil monster. It doesn't seem like he's lying either. Though, it is concerning that so many mysterious incidents have been happening around him.
Are we done here? We've wasted enough time, I think. I'll be going now.
Fuck. Lien.
Father!
What? Oh, cause he wants to marry Kizuna, right?
Please! Let me marry your daughter! I swear I'll give her a good life! I swear it to the heavens! So please, give me permission to marry your daughter.
Kizuna, I'll be coming home late again tonight.
Yes. Goodbye, Father.
Wait! Please don't ignore me!
Kizuna, who is this?
A stranger.
Oh, wait. We met at Matsushina Diner 2 days ago.
You're that unemployed guy, Leon, right? Did you go to the unemployment office?
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
That's a no.
In other words, you're a leech on society.
Okay, fuck off, Riichi. You're right that Lien is a shit, but also, now fuck off.
I've never sucked anyone's blood.
I don't think he was being literal.
No job, no education, no manners. Not to mention, you're drinking in the middle of the day.
Oh, but this is non-alcoholic.
And you dare call me father? To put it frankly, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
How rude. I'm a human being, thank you very much.
You're a human being, but you're also a piece of shit, Lien.
And I am not a pole vaulter.
Dumb as a post, too. Goodness.
In any case, stay away from my daughter. Though it's not like she would give you the time of day anyway.
Wait!
Aww. Izzy's
dad must be really busy.
I don't think that was the issue.
Looks like he's feeling down, but his core remains undamaged.
That is how my father always is. Mr. Ryuki, is my father related to the case somehow?
It's still hard to say.
I see. He has been following me around since we met at Matsushita Diner 2 days ago.
That's bad. Stop doing that.
Great, a stalker.
Considering how persistent he is, I may have to deal with him as a cop.
Oh, actually, he was so persistent that I allowed him to consider us friends for the time being.
Kazuna, no.
Seems like this girl's problematic in her own way.
I've been here before, but this was my first time meeting Mr. Chieda. Though...
And Mizuki noticed. Mizuki noticed that Mr. Chieda recognized her.
That guy from Matsushita Diner is kind of a weirdo, isn't he? He doesn't seem like a bad person, but...
Yeah, he's not a bad person. He's just a fuck-up.
Oh, it's you again. You seem to show up wherever I go. Maybe we're connected somehow.
God, I hope not.
Not that I want to be connected